Hello, everyone. First things first. I stand rooted in Mother Gaia and guided by the light. I call upon Lord Ganesh, Kali Ma, and my benevolent guides to protect this space and allow only truth, love, and healing to enter. My voice is clear and powerful. My heart is open yet protected. My spirit is sovereign and free. So it is. Thanks for coming. You know what? Okay, so as I'm like, oh, things are falling. As I turn on my live, and then like no one was here, and I was the only one watching me, and I was like, what would I do? What would I do if nobody came? And I'm like, how long would I sit there before I would just be like, nope, never mind, cancel. I can't do this. And it would probably be pretty quick. But luckily, you guys are here. Look, there's 12 people in here already. So thanks. So thanks for showing up and not making me cancel my life out of, I don't know, what would that be? Fear of talking to myself. Although, I mean, people do that because then people watch later, and I get that. But, I don't know if I could do that because, like, I interact. So it would be hard to interact with no one, Anyway, hi, Angie, and Lucia, and Chloe. There's Laura B. Joust? Well, hello there. You must be new. I don't recognize your name. Adriana, also new. Hugs from Romania. Awesome. Thank you. I'm in Canada. There's Lucky. And thank you, Lucia. This is my Black Andara. I love her so much. A fear of talking to yourself. Well, okay, I talk to myself with no witnesses. Like, just living my life, of course. Who doesn't? And the cats, of course. And yeah, a lot of my excellent humor is really wasted on the cats and nobody, because there's some good jokes that and they don't laugh hardly ever. Occasionally, those are different days. I'm just kidding. I'm just being weird. It's okay, guys. I'm not that actual weird. Well, maybe. I confirm nor deny anything. Nothing. I don't know. Anything. Otherwise, it would be a double negative. Okay. We're okay. See? Weird. If I had a fear of talking to myself, there'd never be any sound around me. Laura would just keep talking and doing group readings. Kudos. Like, that would be hard. That would be really hard to do. You can't leave too early. Yeah. And you guys always show up. Like, someone does. Look, 11 people in here, 12 people. Pedro, I'm jobless and thinking of doing tarot, just don't have the practice. I've been watching. I'm happy that it's working well for you. Well, thank you. Oh, you've been just like hanging out in the background? That's cool. I mean, it's not like it's a big, like, I'm also jobless. This is not paying the bills. I will say that if you're thinking of doing it. I mean, like, you got to start somewhere, of course. But like, as of now, It's mostly for fun. I swear we have cats just so we don't look crazy to everyone else because we talk to ourselves. And we can say we talk to our cats. I mean, but we do talk to our cats, right? Like, of course. I have full on conversations with Tulsi. And I know what she's saying. Her meows are different. It makes sense to me. Anyway, oh, I didn't have to be leaning quite in like that. All right. Well, all right. It's been a weird day. I didn't sleep last night like at all until I fell asleep like right before Truth Wave, just so that I would miss it, I guess, is what the universe did for me. So that's kind of annoying, but um yeah, so like probably 7:30 I fell asleep and then I slept until 1:01. I think I woke up at 1:01 like more often than not in the last like 3 or 4 days. I feel like I've woken up at that exact time like 3 times, like 75% of the time, which is weird, but delightful. Anyway, let's see here. What else is going on? I have my meditation stool in the kitchen for Kizzy Cat to hang out with me. Aw. All right, so let's see here. I've noticed, however, that whether I sleep 2 hours or the very rare occasion when I get like a full night's sleep, like people live like that. People get full night's sleep and it blows my mind. People lay down and fall asleep right away. That also blows my mind. Never in my life. Anyway, uh yeah, I feel the same regardless. So, what's the difference? Do. I'm always. Oh, I should just like my own stream. Why don't I? Hey, there we go. That stupid red heart is always in the way of the chat of the last like message on chat, and then I have to go out and come back in so that I can read that one. Oh, there's Julianne. I'm always in bed long before the sun. Yeah, I'm in bed after the sun comes back up, apparently. I have some white tea, raspberry flavored iced tea. Ooh, that's very nice. White tea is very high in antioxidants. That's awesome. All right. Okay, well, shall we get this show on the road? It's going to be an easy does it kind of day, just FYI. I say that every time, don't I? I take it easy, and I do, because why not? Because that's how I don't get drained, right? Okay. All right, we just got piles of cards everywhere. I don't know if that was even necessary to bring them over here, but whatever. Okay. Especially when we've got a couple more. Oh, Trista, what are you doing? Sometimes I'm difficult. I'm high maintenance even for me, and that's weird, right? All right. Who would like to be on the wheel? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Anybody? Hi, JV. How are you? Tulsi's also wondering how you're doing, apparently. Hey, baby. Okay, so Julianne. I made a new thing for the wheel. Oh, I have to do the screen share thing. Okay, 1 second here. Angie. JV. Lucia. Okay, so let's do the screen share so that people can see if they're here. There, share. Good. I don't know if the audio came through. Look, I made a new center thing. I said to AI, I was like, make a round thing that'll look cool when it spins. And that's what it came up with. I feel like it could do better. I'm going to say there'll be a new one next week. Viviani. She's howling right into the mic too, but the mic's not hooked up. You're so funny. Aren't you a funny lady? Should we plug in the mic so that you can howl at everybody? Okay, so JV had some things going on. I'm a little bit lost though because I don't recall everybody's individual readings. I don't write them down or anything, so the memory is not. I do that for healings as well, and I do that very purposely for energy healings because I don't want to be biased by something, from another a past time kind of thing. Okay. Chloe too, thank you. Okay. Chloe. Oh, maybe you're not even talking to me. That's okay too. That would be why I end up lost sometimes. Oh, where are your fur babies, Viviani? Okay, anybody else? Viviani. Okay, and let's go over here and there and put that on the bottom. What does that one look like? No, that's done. Let's do this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know it. Hello. I feel like you've been here before. That sounds like a familiar name to me. Are you Dean? Is that what you're saying? Is that your name? Are you wanting to be on the wheel? And anyone else? Yeah, I got cards everywhere, guys. Let's move you there. And there. And coffee. You have been here. Yes. Okay, good. I am not imagining things. Yes, that's my name. Perfect. Okay. Well, hello, Dean. And did you want to be on the wheel? There with my ex. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll give it another couple seconds. And then I'm going to spin. And if anyone else wants on, you can still, be added to the wheel, but we'll get this show on the road. Sure, put me on. Okay. Come on, where are you? Okay. There we go. Okay, like the little thing wouldn't pop up so that I could go to the other window. In case you guys need the play-by-play about what's happening here. All right. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I don't really like the colors it shows, but we'll deal with it for now. I guess it's probably trying to match the inner circle thing. Is Angie first? Oh my God. Oh, okay. Sorry, JV, but I'm glad that stayed on Angie because I would have felt really bad if I said is Angie first and then she wasn't. That would be terrible. Okay, so we're going to leave that there because that's helpful. Then we remember who we're reading for. Well, not that I forget in the middle of reading. I mean, I could, in theory, but it's helpful instead of putting like a comment up kind of deal, right? Okay, so okay. Oh, hello, Charlotte. And that was close. And Charlotte, would you like to be added to the wheel? Tell me when I go to spin again. If you do, I'm sure you probably do. Okay. All right, Angie. Do you have a specific question or shall I just wing it? Sorry, there's just, a bunch of stuff in front of me and then I have to like play with it and be annoying to you all. My apologies. It's just how I am. Of course. Okay. There's a little Tulsi hiding behind the laptop here. I can just see an ear and some whiskers every once in a while. Angie, are you still here? Did you ditch already? I know I rambled for 20 minutes before we got to the spin, but I thought that Angie would still be here. Okay. Well, then we won't remove her. What we're going to do today, and I mean, I change things from day to day. So we're just going to not remove her. And then if she comes back, she'll still be here. And yeah, be more fair. Oh, I didn't add. Okay, this doesn't count. Sorry, everybody. This doesn't count because I didn't add Charlotte. My apologies. No, sorry, Julianne. Oh, you're the only one with a special name today. Oh dear. Oh, this is an easy one. I got to do this because I like geography. Is it St. Lucia and Kitts? Is that what the I won't bother. I won't bother being that much of a smart ass. Okay. Now, here we go. This one counts. JV. And do you have a question? She's so cute. I'd have to get up to give her kisses. I give her so many kisses. So many. Question or general? Love, like a love reading? Okay. And are you in a relationship right now? For context. Honey, what are you doing? Hey, excuse me. We are going to, yeah, these guys here. Very single. Me too. Like a decade and a half deep and single, and that's fine. Oh, hello. New person with an unpronounceable name. Tulsi, what are you doing back there, honey? It sounds okay. Sorry. Hey, what are you doing? Because it sounds like you're up to no good. Can you not be? Can you be good and not destroy things over there, please? Oh boy, let's not block Lucia. Okay. What is she doing? Because she's scratching on the back of the laptop or something. What are you doing? I see you. Look at your cute little nose. And now you're gonna come over here, and you're not really welcome over here right now, honey. There's just a lot of stuff going on. There's cards and coffee and phones and okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Well, that will be the overall energy that just decided to flop out while we're shuffling here. So what are you, is there anything that you're doing to look for somebody? Like, because this here, so we have the Ace of Wands, which for me is like, it's taking that action, right? So for me, what I see in this card specifically that I absolutely love is that she's writing her own story. So what are you doing to write that story? Things like, are you thinking positively as opposed to not negatively? Do you know what I mean? Like, I think something that's really important in manifesting is doing it in a way that you're bringing to you what you want as opposed to trying to avoid what you don't want. Does that make sense? So think of the positive swing on everything that you're looking for and step into that vibration and write the story. because I think that that's what's going to, not I think, that's manifesting, right? That's just how it is. And then I got the Page of Pentacles. So whatever you start writing for yourself, water it, nurture it, and bring it to life, because you have that power. We all do. It's just that next stage of manifesting. When I have negative thoughts come, I start dismissing instead of ruminating. Excellent. Yeah. I have a few events coming up. Excellent. Just the gym. Yeah, even if it's, getting into that space first, and then asking the universe to present you with situations where you'll be able to meet somebody. I don't know if you're open to online stuff, but that opens up like so many other doors too. And then the underlying energy I got that flipped out of the deck first is strength. And I really feel in this card that self nurture kind of vibe. Like, here is this cat person nurturing and soothing and comforting this lion that looks distraught. And I feel like this lion is like her inner world. So she's, bringing that self-care in, and I think that's really important. Thanks, guys. So I hope that's helpful. Yeah. And good luck. And don't rush. God. Yeah, and I mean, I'm one to talk. But like, seriously though, I think the most important thing is that self-love, and then like let everything else just fall into place around you. Because it will. However that ends up being the healthiest for you, right? Okay. All right. Love that cat card. All right. Excellent. All right. So now back over here. Remove. And spin. Did I miss putting anyone on? Number 19, the person with the unpronounceable name did not ask to be on here, so I think I'm okay. Chloe! Chloe! All right. Chloe, do you have a question, and are you still here and all of that stuff? It's 5 o'clock. Why am I still drinking coffee? Because I woke up at 1, and then I crawled out of bed at like 3. But sometimes that's just the way life goes. Uh-oh, I'm going to sneeze. 1 second. Oh, maybe I'm not. Nope, apparently not. General, okay. Once a month, I buy myself flowers. Today was that day. I put them in my sacred space. Every time I see them, it reminds me. Oh, I love that. Love that so much. I also, if I wasn't so cheap, I this is advice I like to give, but I don't take it because I'm cheap essentially. But like, take yourself out on a date. Like, just go and have a beautiful dinner by yourself. Why not? The one time I did do that, it was my birthday, not this year, but the year before. Because it was right after I got a tattoo and I hadn't eaten properly. And my friend who was my tattoo artist, she's like, dude, you can't come in here without eating. Like, that's not the way it goes. So she gave me a granola bar. But anyway, I was starving it by the end of it. And went and, had a burger at the place next door just by my lonesome. And it was great. I loved it. Love it. Uh-oh, why do I have makeup on my computer? Okay, why did that go over there? That's weird. Okay, anyway. All right, so a general for the lovely Chloe. $5.99, best $5.99 ever, I bet. Let's do these for Chloe. Or cook a nice meal, take the time to plan it, set a table. Yeah. I don't own a table. Yeah. Oh well. I don't need if I owned a table, when I did own a table, it was just a receptacle for everything. And that's not what tables are for. And I didn't use it as a table anyway. And then I sold it. And no regrets. You worrying about something, perhaps? Oh, I won't put those too far away. These cards are very different from other cards, just FYI. They tell a little bit different stories sometimes. But first, so first we have the 5 of Wands. Now, this is really being stuck in your head, and it looks like there's a conflict going on here, but he has the upper hand in a lot of ways. He's above everybody else, and he almost looks like he could be, on a podium and giving a lecture. That's not how this card is normally read, but it just gives that perspective of he really has so much going for him in his position that it doesn't even really look like he's in danger at all. So this is all that mind conflict, thinking that you're in conflict, feeling like you are, and worrying about it, or that worry conflict. Should I worry? No, worry doesn't do anything. Worrying, how does it go? Is worshiping a problem. But and I know it's easy to worry, and it's hard. It can be challenging to break out of it because it's a habit that really becomes ingrained in our brains. And I'm going to go off topic. Well, not really off topic, but like the way our brains work is if we get the signals that what we did worked, then we form that neural pathway, right? So here we are, we're worrying about a problem, and you're putting all this energy into thinking about it and ruminating about it and whatever. And then the time comes and nothing happens. You're literally training your brain that if you worry, it'll make nothing happen and you'll be okay. So you get into that pattern that without, like, it's autonomic, right? It's not something that we think about and go, well, I'm going to worry because that's going to make it better. But essentially it becomes a habit because we keep that, it's that feedback loop, right? We're telling our brains, or our brains are telling us that worrying worked. So yeah, so it's a tough one to break, but it's not impossible. So it's just a matter of catching yourself as early as you can in that cycle and going, I can trust. I can trust the universe. I can trust my higher self, and I can trust myself, and know that everything's going to be okay, and trust that everything's going to be okay. So this card always throws me because it's a very, very different from regular tarot decks. So we've got the Seven of Swords. Now, in this Seven of Swords, we have people who are making music together. And it's not normally a collaboration card, but I do feel that in this here for you. I feel that you can draw support from the people around you who you know in your heart of hearts that you can trust, which is not everybody. There's Seven Swords, there's only 3 people. That feels significant to me. So just your precious few, possibly people who are just so far away from whatever situation you're putting all that worry into, that that you know that they have no skin in the game, or whatever the phrase is. So look for that support. And bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. And I think this is you. I think this is you being discerning. Because the swords are mind, and the queen is that wisdom. I really feel that this is your inner wisdom. So know that you can trust you, and trust your discernment in the people around you, and stop worrying. That's what I get for you. You are a queen. Draw support and watch your back for sure. Yeah. Thank you, Elizabeth. Hi, Elizabeth. And Elizabeth, Country Love Homestead, Kim Kits. Yes, we will add everyone here who wants to be added to the wheel for the next one. I hope that's helpful, Chloe. All right, there, remove, and Country Love, and Elizabeth and Kim, are you wanting to be added? Just give you guys a second just in case. Okay, good. Okay. Oh boy. You have food. I know you have food because I just put it in there. And I know it's not your regular food. I'm sorry, but that will have to be after payday. We'll get the good stuff, okay? And then we'll mix in the shitty kind with the good stuff and see. Okay? You probably like the shitty kind. Don't they make it taste good? It's just not very nutritious for you. I'm sorry, honey. What was I doing? I was looking at something. Oh, to see if I got paid yet. I was like, what did Tulsi just remind me of? Let's see. Nope. Okay. She is so cute. Her little meows are adorable. It is a she, yes. Add Kim Kits. Oh, okay, good. That's what she's saying. Tulsi wants to be added to the wheel. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. All right. That's it for the moment. Oh, weird. Did it stop? Everybody? Viviani! Viviani, do you have a question or would you just like a general? I don't know if I've got to read for Viviani before. I hope you're still here. Cushy also has very cute meows. I'm sure she would like me to tell you that. Because she's gigantic. She's a unit. And her little meows are just and it's so cute it hurts. Viviani, are you still here, my dear? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Well, we shall go back here and we will not remove her and we will spin again. Dean, are you still here? And do you have a question or would you like a general? Oh, it's not moving. I don't like, why doesn't this just know to move? It's so silly. Do you take donations? Aw. I do take donations. Is it not coming up? Okay. 1 second here. Thank you for asking. That's very kind of you. Where are we? Oh, right. There. Oh, that is here. Let's do this so it's on my face instead of there when that's needed, or at least for now. Is Dean still here? Oh, thanks for the subs, guys. I'm back up to 390. I was up to 390 and then I fell back down and then I got up to it and then I fell back down. So this is the third time that I've reached 390. Oh, okay, Viviani. Excellent. Well, we landed on your name, so let's do your reading and we won't remove Dean. We will remove you and we'll do your reading. General, or do you have a question? I'm kind of bending the rules. Sometimes I do that. And then today I wasn't going to, but I'm excited to read for you because you're such a sweetie pie. So that's okay. So let me know if you have a question. A message from your guides. Okay. Oh, and then we were going to go, let's put this back there. And we'll do that so that you can see the cards. Okay. Let's do these guys. Ooh. Oh, you have a nice energy. And it's funny because as I'm like settling into it, I'm like, oh, I feel very nice and peaceful. And as I was feeling that peace kind of sink in, my computer that like the fan's been running quieted as well. So that's fun. Message about my current situation. Under a lot of stress, need to move. Okay. It's funny because as I'm shuffling, I'm like, she's fine. And she knows she's fine. Of course she's fine. Everything's going to work out just way better than she expects. And that's what's really coming over me. Like, this is useless. It's not useless. But, I do feel, good things coming. It's always that stuff that shakes us up that just creates the best changes. I can't say I've ever tried to draw messages out of cards with my hands before, but that's what I seem to be doing today. So, all right. So, I mean, the first card that we got here is the Fire Kitten. The Fire Kitten would be swords, Page of Swords, or pardon me, wands. So, there's a curiosity here, and I feel like a courage, right? Like look at how he's right in there. He is going to touch that flame. Now, should he? Probably not. Will it be the end of the world? No. And I feel that there is that healthy level of not being afraid to get burned. Just a little bit. And nothing crazy. So just don't have that fear because I don't feel like there's really any point because it's not going to be anything that's going to affect your long term or anything like that. Just that literally that moment of, oof, okay, I don't want that. And you're going to really reap the benefits. So this is the 6 of Wands. So like look at him right up front there. He is just living the dream. Everybody is bringing all these gifts for him. So I feel that taking the risk here will bring its rewards. So yeah, I don't think you need to worry about getting burned really at all. Not with this card because that's not what I'm feeling here. And bottom of the deck. Ooh. The priest, which would be the Hierophant. So what I'm getting from this here is going along with the rules, the formalities, all of that kind of stuff that goes along with looking for that new place is going to pay off. So you've got to kind of have that sense of what are they looking for and kind of fit that bill. Does that make sense? Like when you're looking for a new place. That's what I'm feeling here. It's hard to wait. I know my guides want me to trust, but I'm dealing with money and deadlines. I know I will be okay, but it's so stressful. Yeah. And moving is so stressful, even when you don't have those kinds of ridiculous conditions. Yeah. Hey, Lovey. It's lovely to get a reading from you, Trista. Oh, thank you. You should email me, Viviani. Sorry, I'm just going through here. Everyone brings an offering. I love that. What a great little deck. Yeah, I love this deck too. This is my mystical cats. I hope that resonates. I think it's on my wish list. It has Egyptian theme in the cards. Safe and affordable. Oops. Jeez. I'm like scrolling away from my own live here. Oh wow. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. I have 12 people in here and the stream has 24 likes. That's amazing. Thanks everybody. Yeah, here's what the back looks like. That's not helpful though. But anyway. No, that's not helpful either. That's the wrong deck. But yes. Yeah, I hope that's helpful, Viviani. I feel like everything is going to fall into place just so much better than you expect. It always does. It really, especially when you kind of are able to zoom out and you know, yeah. Oh, I see you have all of my all of my what do you call it? Bookmarks are even on here. Like, oh well, nothing weird there. Nothing too weird. Okay. Yeah, let us know how it goes, please. And send me an email unrelated. And okay, let's see who's next. There and there. What time is it? 5:41. And is she back? We'll give her just a minute. Just a few moments to have a sip of coffee that is so terrible. This is the worst coffee I've ever made. I think I'm sorry, coffee, but really you could do better. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know if I made it too strong or not strong enough or not enough sweetener. I don't know, man. I don't know. So I've been testing out the tagging thing. So if a person is in there but they haven't said anything for so far, I've at least 10 minutes. Then they won't show up when you try to tag. Coffee, get it together. Seriously, maybe I should have put collagen in it. I don't have any creamer. I was almost tempted to like put a blob of yogurt in there, and I'm like, that won't be good. Don't do that. I mean, collagen would have helped, I do think. There's just a weird something. Do. Okay, so we will remove her this time and we will see what happens. Kim, are you still here? That's good to know because sometimes I try tagging and they seem to be gone and then they respond. Exactly. That's what made me start asking questions. And then one day, trying Truth Wave, don't tell Victor, when I couldn't really connect very well, I tested it out because I was like, I know these people are here. So I tried to tag a few people who I knew were still here and then who did comment later. And yeah, it showed them as not there because it had been about 10 minutes into the meditation. Whoops. I love my coffee, blacker, blackest. Oh, good. Yes, you're here. Okay. Do you have a question or just a general? Or just a general reading? I still have peas, you guys. I have one bag of peas left. And yeah, and then I don't know. Then next week I'll have to get more. General. Okay. Because, oh man, peas are so good, but they're so expensive from the farmer's market. But it's so worth it. It's so good. Okay, it's okay. Stop drooling, Trista. All right, so feeling these guys. Since it's a general, let's see. Let's lean in and see if anything comes up visually for me here. I haven't been doing that today, but I've still been doing pretty decent with the readings. So I feel. I guess I don't know. Love veggies. Well, veggies, yes, but peas, like I'm obsessed. Like if I was a millionaire, I would eat peas all summer until I was sick. I don't even care. Not and beyond. I would till I was sick and then I would continue cuz they're just they're so good. Have you ever peeled just one single pea and then underneath they have like that little they look like chickpeas when you peel them. They have the little butt looking thing and yeah, anyway. Sorry, I'm weird. Do, 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 do. Tell Victor I used my truth wave meditations to call myself at the dentist today. Your heartbeat went from 114 to 70. That's crazy, Kim. That's awesome. Yes, fresh peas. It's nothing like fresh peas. I will. I'll let them know. Um, I don't think my heartbeat is 70 when it's in a resting state, let alone at the freaking dentist. So this one here. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh. Are you planning some kind of celebration right now? So we got the King of Swords, and I love this version of the King of Swords. I read her as knitting or sewing together a story. Sewing together thoughts, right? Um, ooh, that okay. What I'm seeing here for you is figuring something out, maybe putting together a whole bunch of different ideas, piecing together different ideas, which makes sense as the King of Swords. That's just not usually how I read this exact one. And then there's Angie. Don't leave. We got you twice. So I'll read for you after. Oh, and my sister's here. Jazzy Bella. Hello, hello. You did. You missed your call twice, Angie. Tisk, tisk. Dentist make me totally freak out. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I haven't been to a dentist in a long time. We won't talk about that. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat here. Sorry, everybody, especially Kim. Okay, that's okay, hon. We'll do your reading after Kim. So yes, I feel like you're piecing something together that is gonna like culminate into a celebration somehow. because we've got the Four of Wands. And they are just dancing up a storm on that building. And they've got a really, like, I love the four trees around that building, because that would be the wands. I mean, they're different in every card for these guys. They don't really have a set like visual for each suit. But now underneath, just be careful not to obsess. So this is the devil card. It's not actual devils or anything evil, but it can be obsession. Or like unhealthy habits and things like that. So if you find that kind of coloring your research and your celebration, then just be mindful of that and pull back a little bit if you need to. All right. Makes sense. Oh, good. Oh no. Getting ready for dessert before bedtime. Hello, Naya. Yes. I will add you to the list. Anyone else wants to be added to the list? I am going to read for the lovely Miss Angie before we spin again, because we drew her name here twice. If you hadn't come up twice, I don't think I would be reading for you like after. But I feel like the universe is like, do this. So, okay, let's go over here. And before we move on, we are going to remove Miss Kim. We are going to add. Okay, yeah, we're going to read for you right away here. Angie, do you have a question or do you want general? Yeah. All right, Jazzy Bella. Anyone else? Trina, do you want to be on there? I mean, Trina, you can have a reading anytime, just saying. I will call you. I'm so sorry. It's been weird. I didn't sleep at all last night, in case you missed that part. And then I slept from like 7:30, just in time to miss Truth Wave, until like 1:01. I woke up at 1:01. Strawberry cake, I'm on the way. Who has strawberry cake? Completely makes sense. I'm going to celebrate with some strawberry cake. All right, well, that's wonderful to hear that it's resonating for you. Yay! Elizabeth's cooking some sausages. Excellent. Okay, so we shall spin again, and if anyone else wants to, your kids eat the utensils. So after 3 is normal at this point for me. So if I am feeling like I could sleep at 3, that's a win, and that's so sad. But here we are. I've decided I can't fight it. Well, not fight it. I'm gonna not fight the guilt. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I want to sleep properly, like a normal ass person, during the night if possible, or at least like partially. Like this whole the sun's coming up and it's like full on daylight and now I'm getting to sleep is kind of BS. So, okay. So let us go here. And then we're going to read for Angie. Oh, maybe we won't spin yet so that we're not confusing things. I am going to put a Miss Angie there. I'm going to have some toasted almond fudge chocolate ice cream. Is that your question? Okay. How does my new apartment feel? I heard something might be there needing my help. Oh, okay. Oof. Let me feel into this one. This feels more intuitive than, I don't know if, well, we'll see. I'll maybe draw a card, but we'll see what comes up first. So I'm seeing pink. I'm feeling very like pink and flowy and smooth. So it doesn't feel at all negative. There's a tiny bit of heaviness in my chest. So maybe there's some, yeah, like if you're saying that you're feeling like it needs help, maybe so. There's nothing like, no bad intentions though. I don't feel. Mhm. So I feel there's something there that yeah, it's a decent energy that maybe wants you to listen, but I also feel something further off that maybe now it's not like super negative, but it's not super high vibe, but I feel it almost like it's not in your house, like it's outside of your energy field, but kind of wants in. It feels small and it feels um, annoying. It feels annoying. But it's not in. You haven't let it in. But it's almost like it's like around the outskirts of, and I don't know if this is like physically actually like where you're living or if this is symbolically your energy where it's on the outskirts of your energy. I feel like you're aware of it, at least enough to be keeping it at bay like that. So, how can you get rid of it completely? I think you can make it feel unwelcome by maintaining a high vibration yourself because then it's not going to be able to mesh with you and it's not going to want to. It's going to get uncomfortable and it'll show itself out once it gets uncomfortable. So do things that just light you up, and that's how you'll be able to maintain that high vibration and that high frequency or that resonant frequency so that it's just going to leave on its own. That's what I feel. Okay, let's see. Let's see what she has to say here. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, Gary for Grace is here. Hello, Gary. I will add you to the wheel, Gary. It seems like it's calling me and I don't even know where it is yet. How weird is that? I feel like whatever's already there is positive, or at least not negative. And I feel I feel a sweetness, like maybe it's a kid or um no, I don't think it's a child. I just think it's a really sweet, innocent energy. The one that's like in your place. It's confused. Yeah, they often are across the street. Mm, no, not yet. I'm not sure about it. I'm sorry, I don't know where you were. Glad I was able to stay awake for this one. Da, da, da. It's feeling like it's standing outside my door. Okay, so are you? Yeah, there's something exactly. That's exactly where I was seeing it was like at a door. But there's something good here, and then there's something that's outside your energy. That's yeah, outside that door. I'm not a big fan of that one. This one's fine. The one that's closer is fine. Elizabeth took a nap so she can be at Truth Wave. Yay! I wake up every 4 hours, so I'm in the ask early these days. I wake up like every 90 minutes. It's just the Hierophant told me to, Lucia. Okay, thanks. That helps. I truly want my music back, and it feels like it's not happy about me trying to figure it out. I think you've got two different things going on. But feel into it. You're going to know better than I will. Like, I'm doing a lot of talking, and I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm not there. This is just what's coming to me from here. So trust your own self more so, please. Just have a meditation and a nap. Ooh, beautiful. Went tech free while for a while. I'm seeing information. Oh, yeah, yeah. When I said no, not yet, I'm not sure about it. I was talking about this thing trying to penetrate my energy field right now. It's not actively trying, it's just kind of hovering around there. That's why I'm like, it's annoying. It's not like, it doesn't feel like, yeah, I don't know. Oh, super, Elizabeth. Ginger Faye does home readings. Yes, at least two different things. Okay. Okay, let's see what the cards say. We're going to pull one of these guys. Ooh, and then I feel, so we're just going to pull one tarot, and then I'm going to do an oracle card. Nope. The Hermit. So yeah, trust you. Go inside for answers. That's what I'm feeling here. Yeah, you gotta trust you the most. Okay, let's do a card from Witches, Weeds and Witches. Can you guys hear my stomach growling like every 5 seconds? Okay. For 3 years, I barely slept. I was guided. If my eyes are heavy, just close them, even if you don't sleep. If my eyes are heavy, that's great. It's the they're too often not. Oh no, your Himalayan salt lamp broke. Ooh. It's also the one that's on the cover. The light in the darkness. Number 43. Henbane is the herb that is associated here. Henbane is a magical and poisonous plant. In European folklore, it was an ingredient of the ointments for flight. It was the plant of the nighttime witches, guardian of dreams and omens. You are now facing an inner desert. Something is blossoming. It is useless to run away from the darkness. Stay and let it guide you. The dark can become a refuge, a moment to rest. Wait. There are stars that can only be seen when the night is full. Where the darkness is the deepest, the light is more intense. Mm-hmm. True dat, as the kids say. No kids say that, as the old people say. That's why. Okay. Do, 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 do. I have like so many of those lamps because I worked places that sold them, and then with my discount, it was like super cheap. So I have like 2 jumbo ones and like a bowl, and like, one that's like a bowl and then it's got like the pieces inside. I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know if that one works, but I guess the cord can be replaced. So, or the light bulb for that matter. When I fell over my kitty. Oh, when I fell over my kitty, I fell into. Ow! Ouch! Jeez, Louise, dude. Oh, thank you, Lucia. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna put up my donation thing again for a little minute here, just in case. Just in case anyone feels called, and there's never any pressure. I don't know how to change a bulb. So, depending, if you flip it over, there'll probably be a hole on the bottom. One second. So usually, at least the ones that I've seen, they have the hole on the bottom, and then that's where the light thing goes, and you just like squeeze it together and pull it out. And then there's like little things there so that it doesn't have to be sitting right on the cord. So I don't know if that's helpful, but there you go. Where should we put you now? Oh, I could have shown you on my selenite lamp. Oh well. That's okay. I got my selenite one right there. Okay. Can you pin it just can I pin it? You know, I can, this is what I'll do. There. And copy. Here. There. There. And pin. There. Apparently I can. Thank you, Lucia. Okay, good. I'm glad that was helpful. You can Google your particular brand. There will be a YouTube video about it. That's what I do because I always lose my manuals. Yes. Yeah. I do the same. I did that with my, even when I have a manual, because sometimes I'll have, it'll just be way more helpful that way. I was going to say sometimes I'll have videos. Well, yeah, that's what YouTube does, Tristan. Good job. Brain. Do. Okay, the best free college is YouTube University. I learned how to remodel my house there. I'm a contractor now. Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's get back to business here. No. We are going to now take that away and go back here and back there. And do I need to add anyone? Changing the light in the Himalayan salt lamp might get you new subscribers. That's hilarious. I'll do that. See, mine always like I pick up the lamp and the thing just falls out. So it's like, oh, okay, that's how this goes. Okay. So let us go. Yeah, nobody else needs on, right? I think we're good. Country love. Do you have a question or would you like just a general? Yeah, I'll do that as a short, and then I'll have people sub for that, and then they'll be like, I thought this was like a salt lamp bulb changing channel. What's all this other crap on here? I just come here for the salt lamp bulb changing content. And does Spirit want me to know? Okay. So as I'm like feeling into your energy, I'm feeling like pulled down into the ground, not in a bad way, but like a grounding way. But almost like water would be like if you pour some water on soil and the way it seeps in, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Hmm. And what I'm seeing is that it's like that rain and that water soaking into the soil and bringing with it the nutrients, right? A lot of the nutrients in the soil end up in the plant because the water, right? The water carries it in through the roots. Without that water, you can be surrounded by the nutrients and you're not going to assimilate them properly or at all. So I feel like this is pointing to needing something. You need some kind of catalyst, or that you have some kind of catalyst that is it's helping you bring in new intelligence in a way that it becomes wisdom. Ooh, okay, I like that. Now, let's see what some cards say. Ooh, sausage, broccoli, bow tie, Alfredo's, a bow tie with Alfredo sauce. Awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. Come for the salt lamp, stay for the witchy. Salt lamp people probably would be into healing stuff. It is true. Okay, so let's see what else we've got here. You, definitely you, and you. Mm-hmm. So there's some discipline here. So I feel like having that wisdom around you and not being able to assimilate it. I think maybe you need that self discipline to turn that intellect into wisdom, which makes sense. I mean, look at how things branch out for him. Oh, pun not intended, but good job, Trista. Because, like, look at the branches coming out here, right? So I feel like there's a lot of growth that happens with that transformation of information into wisdom. And love this card. It's fast becoming one of my favorite cards. Because I feel her here really manipulating the energies, not in a negative way. Manipulation sometimes has the negative connotations, but we manipulate things to make them work for us. And she's got this whole setup of umbrellas so that she's able to ride on the wind in a directed way. So the universe is the wind pushing us forward. And she's using that wind to get where she needs to go and turning that wind into that wisdom, perhaps. And bottom of the deck. Ooh, we got some changes happening here. So we have the death card, which is, of course, nothing to fear, because with death comes rebirth. So what do you have to let go of? What part of you or a situation needs to be put to rest before you can move forward, or for you to move forward? Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Because look at how beautiful, like, it's just one of my favoriteest death cards. With that death comes, look at all those flowers growing out of her. Because that's what happens. We let go and you know, things transform. Things transform us. And that's what that's all about. One of my major goals on my homestead is utilizing my resources. So this makes sense. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling something coming that will, and maybe it's not even anything outside yourself, but something that will help you to really change how you do things by using that wisdom that you gain. I think you're going to use that to contribute to that rebirth. Been doing this a lot today. Elizabeth says, I pulled the death card last night and I strongly felt that I needed to not just accept it, but embrace it. Yeah. Yeah. Earlier this year, that card showed up a lot for me, Elizabeth. Yeah. And the tower is showing up a lot for me. They're very similar in some ways. Hey, this has to go so that it clears the room for this, right? All right. I hope that's helpful. Thank you for letting me read for you. Naya, are you still here? I will be amazed because very often the new people don't necessarily stay through all the other readings. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, right? What a lovely day is Nicole. Am I remembering that correctly? It feels right. And now that I've said it feels right, if I'm wrong, I'll feel dumb. Yeah, you're very welcome. Naya, Naya, Naya. How do we enter the wheel? Well, I will put you on before I spin again here. Jazzy Bella's still here. Jazzy Bella, are you wanting to be on the wheel? Because you didn't say so, and I haven't added you. So I could if you like. There's a little bit of time left. Guess the old ones do. The people who've been here for a while, yes. My buds, all my friends, they stay. You guys all stay. Okay, so Callie's in the in the curtains. Yes, thank you. Okay. I'm not seeing Naya here, so we will go back here. So let's remove the people who aren't here. So Naya and Dean also. had, because we pulled his name and he was not here. So we are adding Nicole. What a lovely day. And yeah, that's very cool. And Jazzy Bella. Yeah, Qigong is awesome. I had like a tape, like a VHS tape of Qigong. Jazzy Bella. Anyone else? Anyone else? Jan! Good timing. And oh, Gary. Sorry, yes. Okay. Thank you. I knew there was someone else. Thank you, Gary, for speaking up. All right. Beautiful. Do, 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 do. Look at that. Look at that. She just gets here. Excellent. Okay, Nicole. I like to stay in here about what other cards show. Yeah, exactly. And sometimes there's messages in there for you too. Notice a change in you already. That's awesome. Okay, so do you have a question, Nicole? Or just a general, or what can we do for you? Message from my guides. Okay. So I'm seeing like a branch like stuck in the ground. And it's like after, that last pull, oh, maybe you weren't here, but the last pull had that emperor with like the branches growing out as his mustache. But I get the sense this is not a growing branch. This isn't a branch that's in a tree. This is a branch that has been stuck in the earth to make it look like it's growing there, but it's not. So there's some like false pretenses or something like that where things are not as they appear. Something is not as fruitful as it's being sold to you as. I don't feel like this is something that you've created and are watering and are trying to get going. I think this is something that someone else has been like, this is a great idea. And I think there's just nothing there. Okay, I'm going to pull oracle cards for you. I'm going to do one of each deck. That's what I'm feeling. Make sure to hydrate. Sip, sip. Coffee's not good enough? Do my lips look dry? Is that why you're saying? I'm trying to take my energy and body right now and reset spiritually. Beautiful. So then, yeah, if you're in that seeking mode, then there might be someone who's just trying to not be like deceptive in an evil way or anything like that. Just deceptive in a this isn't going to be good for you necessarily. Not that it's bad, it's just not fruitful. Okay. I just want to pull both cards and then I will read both cards. There. Yes, taking care of my body and energy. Oh, that's interesting. So I got 39 and 40. I'm going to read them in that order, even though I picked them in the other order, because that feels significant. And they're two different decks, right? But I pulled 39 from one deck and 40 from the other. So here's the 39. Shivers. The Garden of Hallowed Moonlight. Ooh. I need like a little stand. I'm going to read this. These are always brilliant. So I'm going to read the whole thing, even the part that's not the meaning. That's just the description of the card, okay? Where can I like rest my elbow so that I can hold this up while I read? All right. There are wonders that can only be experienced through darkness. This is very similar to the other card that we got earlier about the light and the darkness. Some things only emerge into night, and it is though at those times we discover their rare and true beauties, and those we have hidden within the depths of ourselves. Like the night flowering garden this solitary witch has nurtured, she can see the precious blooms that only flower amidst darkness. That time may have come for you to see what you can create amidst the harder times. Oh, that gives that branch a different feel, doesn't it? Maybe it's the having a hard time to get something going. Maybe it's both, because I don't feel like my intuition was wrong with that, but this certainly gives another angle. The time may have come for you to see what you can create amidst the harder times, the times less appreciated and acknowledged, less easy. Yet, somehow, these can be the most rewarding acts of magic, the most rewarding acts of magic of all. Under the light of the golden mother moon, she sips a tea brewed from the night flowers and herbs. She plucks the blooms that reach out most to the moonlight and whispers comfort and sweet wishes and loving words to all the plants that are lit up by the lunar luster. The creatures that seem unable to see in the ordinary way can sense her. Consider that in darkness or times of challenge, you too can extend your sense of perception, your hearing of spirit, and note where the obstacles are and become graceful, mysterious, and as wild as the flowers and creatures of this garden. Nurture your wondrous yet neglected qualities. Listen more than you speak at this time. Use your senses to make sense of the world and the people within it, and trust the instincts that become sharper when the noise and light is taken away. You will soon find a peacefulness in the dark, for for you can find a way to thrive and to be awake and aware when most of the world and its creatures remain fast asleep. You have awakened to the beauty of the night garden. Okay, oh wow, okay, good. Pretty card, yes. Love the full moon. Yeah, I love that card so much. Um, do, 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 do. All right, okay, and now the meaning, finally. Seeking the beauty in the challenge, finding a way to nurture what most people cannot appreciate, spending time on what is difficult with great rewards to come, sharpening your senses and trusting what your physical eyes cannot always see. A certain keen awareness that comes only for the people who have made friends with the night, finding the garden of hallowed moonlight in your life, a harvest of beauty, a gathering of success that others will not understand. You are watched over. Beautiful. So that was 39. And then we got 40 in the Weeds and Witches Oracle. And 40 is Shine Your Light. The message is, or the herb is myrtle, and the message is when myrtle blooms, its dark berries are like small planets. Its branches form curves like constellations. Myrtle is sacred to Aphrodite, the goddess of beauty and grace, as is Venus, the first light to appear in the summer sky. Myrtle is sacred to Aphrodite, goddess of beauty and grace, as is Venus. Okay, so Venus is also sacred to Aphrodite. Well, of course, that's Venus, that's Aphrodite's other name. If you have met this card, know that you are called to show your light. Like the star that appears suddenly amongst the clouds, like the breeze that barely moves, you are part of the night, shining your kind light, and those who see will know how to find you. Ooh, shivers. Feel like this is very much, you're bringing it. You're bringing the light into the darkness for others. That's what I'm feeling very, very much here. And I love that. Yep. Okay. I hope that's helpful. How cool that she's holding that wand like the one you saw. Mm-hmm. Now the one that I saw was not like didn't have the vegetation on it. It was kind of more dead. But this one I like that it has and maybe that's what the message is, right? Like nurture and bring that light to bring. Oh, honey, don't lose that. Sorry. Baby. Can I give you something else to play with instead? Oh, you're so cute. Sorry, she was batting around my tape measure, and if that goes into a closet or under a door somewhere, I will never see it again. So I already have enough problems trying to keep track of it. All right. So yeah, I like that. I hope that's helpful. Aphrodite, I believe, is one of my guides. Ooh, beautiful. Awesome. Okay. And next, I feel like maybe I'll just do 2 more because I'm getting a little hungry. two more, maybe one more. We'll see. We'll see how fast this one goes or how slow. And then how my stomach fares. Is that a sentence? Jen, is Jen still here? You're very welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. I forget to say that every time, but please don't ever think that I'm not grateful, because I am. Do, 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 do. Has Jan abandoned us? Abandoned us? Would that be called? Oh, this is stupid, Trista. Why do you, if you think these are weird things, just keep them to yourself. But would that be like abandoned then? Like abandoned, but by Jan. So a Jan, then yeah, that's dumb. Never mind. You see? Why do I share? There you are. We have not been abandoned. Okay, do you have a question or do you want a general? I have not abandoned you. I am working on my grandma and okay. And your hands full. Your hands full of your grandma. What? Grandma. That's funny. Grimoire. That makes more sense. But I mean, I wasn't going to judge. Okay. Do you have a question? I have to drop. Have a great life. Thank you, Elizabeth. See you maybe at Truth Wave, hopefully. Just save me. I need something. Okay. We're gonna do my witchiest cards for you. Oop. Didn't flip over though, so I guess not. They are quite active though. They're a little bouncy. A little bouncy. You and you and you. Oh, oh my. Hmm. Mm, 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 mm. What are you looking for? What are you seeking, Miss Jan? So this would be the Hermit. So whatever is giving you grief, I feel the answers are inside. But you have a lot of options. So you also have the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel hmm, Sorry, I'm figuring. So the underlying energy, the theoretical bottom of the deck, but I didn't do bottom of the deck because this one stuck out more, is the Six of Pentacles. And what I feel in this card, like it looks like a big buffet, a big, like, it's a huge abundance of food, and then the pentacles are in there. So we've got some kind of sharing celebration going on here. Now, is there something holding you back though? Because what's really standing out to me in this card is him holding her arm. So she's holding the person in front of her, but it feels kind of more gentle. I don't like the way he's holding her. And it doesn't really look like she's too thrilled either. She's like a little skeptical or something. There's a boob. Whoops. Let's hide it behind there. Oh well, it's a man, right? We'll just pretend it's a man. But yeah, she's being held back, I feel. So you've got this bounty happening. And this bounty is one of these many choices that you have. But maybe it's feeling not out of reach per se, but yeah, that something's holding you back. Let's get one more card just to see what that might be. Hey, Daryl. This one is The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Cannon Reed. Sorry, it's backwards. Oh, honey. Callie's making weird noises again. Okay, so what's holding you back? And from what? So let's go. What's holding you back? And what is it holding you back from? There's something hidden going on here. Perhaps that's because this is what I got for what's holding you back, and it's the moon. So I think there's something kind of rippling under the surface, perhaps, that you are not. Honey, she likes to dig on the door and tell the neighbors that I'm a bad mother. So that's what's happening over there, in case you're wondering what all that racket is. Yeah, there's something underneath. Oh no, Mr. Murder Mittens has a UTI. D-Manos is safe for kitties, just saying. It's a little bit sweet. It's not really a lot of flavor, so you can even just like mix it into their water. Look into it. And you can give it like on an ongoing basis to keep them healthy in that way. Anyway, so yeah, there's something going on underneath that is holding you back. And then we wanted to know how to get through it. I think you just create it. Do it yourself. paint that picture. So this is a 7 of Wands. And this is like an odd 7 of Wands, quite frankly. But what I feel here is like he is literally like painting the action that he's taking, right? If our wands are action, he is manifesting it in front of him. So, would you spell that for me? Yes. Oops. Thank you. Thank you, Charlotte. Okay. So I think you've got the control over the situation. There might be something hidden that's holding you back, but you can manifest your way out of this. Out or through. Through. I got shivers when I said through. So I think that yeah, it's something that and you're going to get through this and be better for it on the other side. That's another thing that's really coming through fully. But I think the trick is knowing what you want and what you want that to look like. So when you're through this, put yourself on the other side and really visualize what it will look like and feel like from that perspective. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. Just know what you want and where you want to be. And visualize that and don't worry about the connecting the dots. Let the universe do that. That's its job. I've had to physically push myself a bit the last couple of days. Maybe that's what I needed to do. Push through a little bit of the pain to get some more circulation going. That could be, it could also be, energetic and kind of psychological too, right? Where you push through and you get through and then you feel that release of like, I got this done, which can be really helpful, both physically and emotionally. I feel like there's maybe something bigger going on though, not like big and dramatic, but just beyond these, couple of days. No shit. So I was like, I'm just going to reach over and I'm going to pull out a card from the silly cards, and I got the veterinarian. So I think your baby will come through just fine. Just fine. I haven't been able to manage Truth Wave. You can always like come in and not chat. Sometimes I need to do that. Like just come in and experience instead of do, right? Like, and that's the wonderful thing about Truth Wave is that you can come in and you can really contribute to the energy and help move it along. Or you can bask in the energy, and that's okay to do too. We don't all have to be we don't all have to be doing, it's okay to just come in and soak it up when you need to. Hello, sunshine. If I can survive giving him another pill tonight. So I watched YouTube videos, and I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but like there was one, now it's been a while since I've had to give anybody any pills. but there was one that was really, really helpful for giving my baby pills when I needed to. I go in, but I don't always chat. I've been overwhelmed the last few months. Yeah, that's fair, Kim. That's really fair. Yeah, just go in, and I've done that where I just listen and lay down. Yep. Yeah, see, we've all been there. I've learned for a few minutes, a couple of times in the last couple of days, but I just can't focus. And that's okay. And that's where that hermit energy comes in, right? So if you can't focus, that's okay. Just go inside. Right? All right. I hope that's helpful. It kind of seemed a little bit all over the place there. I'm really good at getting pills, but he's really good at not taking them. The vet clinic, they had trouble giving medicine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, cats they're feisty. Aw, that's so funny. Oh, poor baby. And poor you. Can you like swaddle them, when they do like the burrito? Maybe. Okay. Where are we at? It's 7 o'clock. I think I'm going to call it a day. Eclipse's clause for me, that will help. Thank you. I appreciate it. Sometimes if I'm not in a good space emotionally, I don't want to go into Truth Wave. I don't want to spoil everyone's experience. I know what you mean. I just wish you wouldn't think of it that way, because I don't think you would spoil anybody's experience, but I understand. So yeah, I get it. But know that we love you. And okay, yeah, I'm gonna go so that I can eat something. I'm going to make a canvas cat bag. Ooh, I'm gonna make one for the vet too. Hey, because you're smart and you make things, give it holes so that their feet can hang through, and then you can hang them up. um, Although then their feet are out, but then they're just kind of suspended there. I don't know if they can really do much. So, I mean, maybe look at those. It might, maybe. My friend claims her vet gave her cat medicine. Do you can give it through their ears? Check into that. Eat, Trista. Hopefully there's supposed to be a comma there, not just eat, Trista. Don't eat me. I'm a good person. Anyway, yes. No cannibalism. Check your email. I put the eye that I made for my. Ooh. Oh, fun. Okay. All right, everyone. Yes, I'm going to go eat something, and then maybe I'll see some of you at Truth Wave. Maybe some of you will be invisible there. And yeah. And I'm sorry to everybody who did not get a reading. But come back next week. I'm going to, okay, here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys. I'm going to leave the wheel as it is so that whoever comes back next week, you're already on the wheel. Okay? And then you get first dibs. All right? And was there anyone like Sunshine you didn't get on there? Jazzy Bella, you did. Gary, you did, right? Let's just check the wheel again. Move. Yeah, Gary, Jazzy Bella, Lucia, Julianne, and Charlotte. So is there anyone else here who wanted to be on the wheel for next week? Let me know. You'll get first dibs if you're here next week. You don't get first dibs if you're not here, because that would be kind of impossible. Am I on the wheel? You are not. Do you want me to add you on the wheel? Oh, hey. Tree. Trinity. Let's call you Trinity. Yeah, nice to see you. I'm just finishing up though. Okay, so who wants to be added to the wheel? Daryl, do you want to be on the wheel for next week? So yeah, just keep in mind it's not for right now because I'm going to feed my belly. So Sunshine and like number 27. Awesome. And Daryl, it sounds like you also. Do 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 do. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, I'm not going to put a pill in his ear. Yeah, that would be a liquid if it's an ear medicine. I would assume probably a med you touch the ear with and they get it instantly. Yeah, it's probably a liquid or something. Okay, so we added Sunshine for next week, and Daryl for next week. It was nice seeing you. You know, it's fun. You're going live now when I'm like trying to go to sleep. So I don't always say hello, but I've seen you like since I said hello, I've seen you like every night. It's like YouTube went, oh, okay, you do want to watch this stream. Okay, now I'll tell you about it all the time. So Mew is still asleep. Mine are everywhere causing havoc. Maybe one of them's asleep somewhere, but I don't know. All right. Okay. So, guys, I will see you next week. If you're here at the very beginning, what I'll do is whoever is here from this bit will get readings before I add anybody else to the wheel. If you're here right at the start or right close to the start. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Oh, I need to say my outgoing thanks and incantation. I forgot last time. I forgot after Theta Thursday, but I said it after I closed the stream. But endless gratitude to all loving beings who have walked with us today. May every blessing offered here be divinely guided to its proper destination. I now lovingly release all energies that are not mine, and I call my own energy back to me, cleansed, renewed, and energized. This work is complete. My spirit is whole. This space is sealed. So it is. What time we start? Yeah, 4:44 is the time for this stream. We'll do the havoc part sometime. All right. Love you guys.